Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, sink ships, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got...
Happy Friday, we're back. What's up, fellas?
What it do?
What's going on? What's going on? Happy Friday is the for some reason it's not streaming on Facebook.
Should be.
What's the name? Mark Zuckerberg done got us.
Okay, there it is. It just popped up. It popped up late. All right.
I say Zuckerberg done got us.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for everybody that tuned in to the episode last week. That is our highest viewed episode on Facebook, and the numbers are still climbing. So we greatly appreciate y'all for the support, as well as the people that especially tuned into that episode. We hope that you will become new TK Chronicles of a Black Truth supporters. And just FYI, there will be a part 2, probably a 3, and a 4.
Yep. Well, good evening, everyone. What's up, Hope? What's up, A Live? Everybody else tuning in. Happy Friday. Good evening. You know.
Yes, that's what's up. So, how was y'all week this week? We ain't had this conversation in a bit because we've been having like guests like back to back. Love our guests, and our of course no complaints, but we hadn't like really checked in like we typically do because we be having guests, so we just jump into it because the topics have been like so on point.
Okay.
Hey, Sharonda, I knew that was you, ma'am. I remember the name.
Look, Sharonda, was good.
Yes.
My week was cool. You know, I don't have no complaints. I visited, San Antonio, my hometown, hung out with my mama, a couple other people. So it was a chill week. I'm still trying to get back in the swing. But
Did you just say a couple of other people?
Yeah, a couple other people.
Okay, now name who you hung out with, because
you asked me how was my week. I'm elaborating on how my week was. I don't have to be specific.
She be doing the most, don't it?
Always. Hung out with my mama and a couple
don't
of
see
people.
how he behaved. Just FYI.
All right. How was your week?
You know, if I wasn't at work, it was good. At work, it was like, but
Man,
yeah.
shit, you right now. Hey, better be thankful for what you got.
I mean, I am. I ain't complaining. Well, no, I ain't gonna lie and say I ain't complaining. I'm thankful that I get a paycheck. But the week was, I mean, like I said, not being at work, it was good. Once you clock out, it is gravy, baby. So it was cool. I got to hang with a little big head dude and stuff like that, and the babies. So it was good. My boo, it was good.
She said she hung out with a boo. What?
I have no idea what she talking about. I'm said I'm
Call
leaving it
that.
on the table.
Yep. How about you, DA?
Hey, I survived. I got a job.
People don't even understand how serious that is when you say I survived. Somebody got mad at me for saying, how was your week? I survived. How was your week? Hell, I survived.
Especially now the way things going, I survived. I got another week down. Thank God.
Yeah, for real, for real. This reminded me of a topic.
I'm gonna sit that one out.
No, you're not.
What? I survived. That's the name of the topic. I survived. Man, look,
I mean, well,
you
look,
can
that could be
survive too
another
many
topic.
things.
Look, 'cause
I'm
that
talking.
could be another topic.
I'm talking about shit. I survived with a job.
Oh,
There's
I
people get
know.
laid off for no reason.
Yeah, and the job market is kind of cruddy right now. Even if you're looking for jobs, you always see like all these jobs posted, but it's like 8,000 people applying for that same one dang job because everybody want and need a new job because the economy is trash and goddamn, I ain't paying $15 for no damn eggs. I just want to go and get that out the way.
Good
Oh, it's
evening,
$15 there.
Go Talented. Speaking to the comments. Good evening,
Oh,
Go Talented. Good evening. Thanks for joining. Thank you for coming back.
Yeah.
what up, people?
Good evening.
We
So
trying to
yeah,
wait till everybody get in, get settled, get your popcorn ready,
that part.
get your
Eggs are hot.
get the drink.
Get your drink, whatever you drink.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Drink
that look
holy
like
water.
beer?
No, that's
You
apple
say
juice.
holy water?
Yeah,
That's
you can
apple
drink
juice
holy
for me.
water or hot water. It don't matter.
I can't do hot water.
That's apple juice.
Oh, okay. Mm.
So,
Yeah.
think about this here topic. How did y'all come up with this? What's the deal, man?
Well,
Man, look, yeah, I was about to ask the same question because that brought back. Yeah,
All right, go ahead and ask it again, DA. Make sure we're on the same page.
yeah, how the hell? Where did this come from?
Do
well,
you got one of them or something?
the
You know,
wonderful me
I was gonna say,
is,
she got about 3 on.
always looking for topics of interest and that are popular. So have it. But anybody that paid attention during um, Valentine's Day, some people had got pretty pissed off because there was some new cards in the card aisle.
Oh,
And the new cards were for the wonderful day of Valentine's Day. So even though it was for Valentine's Day, people didn't care what the cards or who they were intended for. I guess I will say that. So the cards had things of the nature of happy work for my work wife or my work husband on them. And it created
so
a big
you was on that aisle. You saw me, and did you get
angry
one for your work husband?
moment for a lot of people that first of all, if you remember where I work for, I work with children. So in our area, there's really not any guys there, so to speak. And I am also not one that believes in such a thing.
You don't believe in it at all?
Just thought I'd put that out there. No. So here's an example of one of the cards there. Love my work wife, love my work husband. You know, those kind of shenanigans. Happy Valentine's Day, work husband, all that. Thinking of you. Yeah. So those are some of the new cards. In one of the cards says, Happy Valentine's Day to my amazing wife. But of course, they said it was to my work wife. This year, I wanted to make our celebration extra special. So I invited Emily, my work wife, to join us for dinner. You two are the most important women in my life, and it just feels right to celebrate together. Can't wait for us to bond.
He trying to get a threesome. That's all that is. He trying to do that on the. He got trying to get a menage a trois on the sly. He ain't slick. He
You
ain't slick. Well, shit, his wife
are-
might be down, so I don't know.
Might be. Might be. I know it couldn't be me because that right there, we would have had a problem, baby. It would have been a whole problem. So, my question to you fellas, as well as to those in the comments, is have you had a work spouse at any of your jobs?
No, I ain't had no. But I got some stories. Woo.
So it's I'm having a hard time answering that question. First of all, does it matter if you're single and you have a work spouse, or you're in a relationship or married and have a work spouse? Or, I mean, because there's levels. Like if you're
There
single
is
at
level.
home, but when
It's,
you go to work, if you have a work spouse, like
it shouldn't matter. Like it is what it is. Because like if we gonna keep it a buck, if we're gonna keep it a buck, uh, the history of I ain't gonna say the history. The history of work wife and the premise of that's it. The premise
Mm.
of work wife, work husband is somebody that's been trying to holler, but they know that you taking whatever. They trying to holler, but they trying to feel you out on the slide. That's what they trying to do. It
not
ain't
in not in my mind. Like
man, yeah.
to me, thinking about
So
what
then what is it then? That's just a friend.
well, that's not yeah. But so
You say
it's
he's
like
just a
somebody
friend.
like say y'all bring each other something to eat, or maybe go out to lunch together, um, stuff like that. I didn't necessarily take it as trying to holler, but then that's just me, in my mind. I could be wrong,
Yeah. No,
but I
then that's
didn't.
just the homie. That's just the
Yeah,
homie.
but there's special privileges and benefits though, like you know,
Oh,
um,
so then y'all
making
fucking?
sure. No,
Oh,
just making sure.
oh.
That's what I'm
Well,
saying. Like I think I see where you going with it. It's like you're saying that it's just like y'all just like homeboys and kicking it. That's
yeah,
it. Nothing to it.
right.
And that's why I said y'all just friends. But when you put on the the title husband and wife, that comes with some type of
And here's the
connection.
reason why I said it like that, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's idiotic to think that even if you are married, that you're not going to meet someone that you may feel some kind of compelling to. There may be some kind of attraction, but y'all both know that it could never go anywhere. So, and I'm just being honest, like I've met
Mm-hmm.
someone who I was absolutely attracted to, but I could never go there with her. So we're just friends. But
Right.
at work, there's those extra benefits, like as far as going out to lunch. When I stop and get my coffee in the morning, I stop and get your coffee, that type of stuff.
So
Now, it
go
don't
ahead.
mean that y'all can cross that line, but it don't mean that y'all won't. But in my mind, I ain't thinking about it as crossing that line.
But you just said what you just basically repeated what I said.
Well, now, because you put some extra stuff on there that I didn't put on there.
Oh,
Yeah,
cause I said fucking and stuff. No, but what you said there was some type of attraction,
yeah.
but y'all never crossed that line.
Isn't that how
And that's
most?
and that's what I meant. That's what I meant. But I said when I said intimacy, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about a connection. All right,
Right.
a connection, and sometimes that connection comes from damn it, she stole my thunder.
I mean, but that don't necessarily mean that y'all gonna cross that line, though.
No, no, no. I'm not saying y'all gonna cross the line. Oh, no, no, no,
Okay.
no. I just threw that out there to be funny.
Ah, okay. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I threw that out to be funny
Oh,
because like when I said I had stories, like I had to write two people up for that type of situation. They both was married, but they had a connection that everybody was like, y'all doing something, but they was like, nah. And it was to the point where they'll be at work and she'll be giving him a facial.
I mean,
What
that's a
kind
Yeah,
of
little
faith?
bit. That's a little too intimate to be doing that work. Period.
that's exactly,
Um,
exactly. But that's I know that's an extreme, but
yeah.
still stuff like that, like
So
bringing the coffee, or y'all going to lunch every day, all the
when you say
time.
facial, you just mean making sure that his skin is right, right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
Nah, see,
Either way, it's
hey, if she
making his
giving him a
skin,
facial,
his
boy,
skin his business.
Yeah.
if she's sitting
Because
on
I
his
mean,
face
just want
at
to make
work,
sure we're on the same
she
page.
got bigger problems.
Yeah. But
Man,
yeah, that's like now. I think the line. is crossed when y'all have to be secretive and stuff like that. If you're married at home, like if it's something that your uh, spouse at home don't know about, then maybe you shouldn't, be doing it. But I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just trying to put it together
Oh,
in my mind.
you're right.
So I still want your answer, sir, because you was having a hard time to answer that.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
So if I was
Uh,
married, will I call another woman my work wife? That's what you're asking me.
No, you said you. Well, yeah, because you was trying to figure out basically if you ever had one or not.
Well, no, I was just trying to put it into context. Like I've had one, but I didn't have a wife at
I
home.
got another one coming too.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I've had somebody to fill that space, but I wasn't married. That's why I was. Um, yeah. Is that what you
Okay,
want to hear?
but that ain't what I wanted to hear. I just
Well,
asked
you
a
asked the question.
question. It ain't about what I wanted to hear. It's
You
about
sure?
what is truth, sir.
Okay.
Have
Let's
you or
see.
have you not?
Yeah,
Well,
but it's kind of loaded though, the way you asked that question.
Hmm. Like a 12 gauge?
Have you ever had one?
No,
Yes, you did.
I don't play
See?
them reindeer games.
she had one. She had that father's bringing her biscuits and gravy in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they had breakfast tacos.
Chocolate cake and trying to side of a
Really?
cheese taco.
Mm-hmm.
No. Mm-mm. No, we
But
don't
nah,
play.
like it's and I get it. I know it's cute and playful, but at times it can
Deadly
be detrimental because
and
again,
dangerous.
like what's her name? Go Talented said, like it builds. You get that emotional support, and that shit gets addictive. 'Cause especially if you're not getting it at home, that
So
shit
what's the
gets
difference
addictive.
of that and having a friend of the opposite sex that you talk to?
Nothing.
Mm.
It ain't nothing. Like I said,
What it
it
is.
gets addictive. It gets addictive, and when like you said earlier, once you start being secretive or withholding, then that's when it becomes an issue. But
Mm.
you
Also
gonna
learn.
always have friends. You gonna always have people that's on the opposite sex, same sex, whatever. You always gonna have people because human beings are not meant to be alone. Now the problem is when people manipulate that situation and end
So
up with real live work husbands and wives.
so here's my thing, right? And and the way I feel about my person having a work wife or a work husband, I don't care if my person has friends of the opposite sex, they talk on the phone, but because I'm a person that believes in the power and impact of words, I have an issue with that label being tagged on it because I understand how the subconscious mind works. Like if you're calling someone your husband, playful, but in your mind, the mind is not registering it as a joke. So those feelings and those lines, that's how those lines are crossed when you put certain titles on it. I don't have an issue with you saying your friend at work, male friend or female friend, and y'all can go hang out, do lunch. I've never been a jealous type, but I understand when you start putting those specific labels on there, then that stuff begins to resonate in your mind, and then it begins to set. So that's my issue. It's with the wording and the terminology. That's why I was asking so many questions.
Okay.
You know,
I, I can I can get that. So we got a question.
okay.
Is it inappropriate if you're married because you are cheating on your spouse emotionally?
I think that was a statement, but
So
yeah, you can switch it to a question. Um,
So I basically just answered that question. I don't have an
You
issue
did.
with her having friends of the opposite sex, because I know it's we cannot go through this world without having both male and female friends. It's
yeah,
ridiculous Some people do it, but it's uncomfortable, it's controlling, and I'm not that person. So I don't think it's inappropriate, but I do think it's inappropriate when you label them as such, the wife and the husband aspect.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, most
because
definitely.
yeah,
Because
it
you
goes
think
back to the intimacy part.
anytime. Go ahead, D.
No, I said yeah, I agree because it goes back to the intimacy part.
So how are you cheating on them emotionally? What's the cheating aspect? Just because you have some a male or female friend that you may talk to or go out to lunch with, how is that emotional cheating? Now, if you're giving specific details about your marriage, right, and you're being secretive, but just because you have this friend does not mean that you are, you know.
So is it just marriage or in a relationship altogether?
Well, it just depends on type of relationship. It depends on how y'all um define y'all's relationship. If y'all been in a relationship for years and y'all have this understanding about what's acceptable and what's not acceptable, you know, our relationships aren't built on the same platform. That's the reality. Some people, like Da was saying earlier when you was reading that card, they are okay with it, and if it works for them, then so be it. So I don't want to generalize everything to the way I define it because I don't have an issue if Da goes to work and have a work. That's him, and if his wife is okay with it, and she got a work husband, and it works, but they know the lines not to cross, then it works. My issue is the wording.
And I understand that because when you say husband, when you had say wife, that
Mhm.
entails a whole different level of connection.
Right.
That is not just a relationship. That is, in technical terms, a sign of a marriage. So when you say that, all the things that a husband or a wife is, they then start in the subconscious mind. You
Uh-huh.
start to say, well, now this husband is supposed to protect, provide,
Provide.
be
Yeah.
there
Yep.
emotionally,
Mm-hmm.
physically, all those things. And like I've been in a situation where I see it at work, even current day now. Like the two people are married, but one of them brings breakfast, the other brings lunch. They sit in there and eat lunch and breakfast together every freaking day. In a situation where the work wife is lazy as hell and don't like to do shit, the work husband never corrects or says anything or initiate or puts out for her to say, hey, maybe you should do this, you should do that. She's just sitting on her ass pretty much all day and eat.
So he said this is how affairs start. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. But
I
what
mean,
like yeah.
it,
How about
it go
go
ahead,
ahead?
yeah.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
It could, but I
Some
don't believe
spaces.
that's the basis of it. I believe affairs start way before that's. I mean, if you're weak, then you're just weak. If you don't have no self control, you don't have self control. Um, that could be the basis of it, but I believe that percentage is way smaller than random affairs.
Hmm.
So I like to comment on what you was the example you used. Um, yeah, I if I was in his shoes, I wouldn't do it either because what he's getting is he's getting the significant other privileges without the responsibility.
Both are, because they do it for each other. And you can
Again,
hear he be
right?
like, he be like, I got something for you. I give it to
Yeah,
you later. Like, what you got for, dog?
but that's what I'm saying. They're getting they are getting significant other privileges without responsibility because at the end of the day, like you said, he doesn't push her the way, or he doesn't correct her the way she needs to be corrected. That's not his job. That's not
It
his
is
job.
it
He
is when he's the owner.
It's still not his job.
So you gonna say the boss ain't supposed to correct their staff when they're not working or being productive?
Oh, that's what you're talking about. Oh, he fucking her.
Oh, oh,
Oh, he fucking her.
oh.
Yeah, he is. Like, let's keep it. Let's stop beating around the bush. Like, if it get to that point where she gets to do whatever she want, they did something. Something happened, and it's deeper than just that friendship. It's deeper than, oh, that's just my buddy. No, because if me and you work together and I was a boss or you was a boss and we buddies, you still should be able to like, yo, look, you need to tighten up. I'm gonna have to fire you. It shouldn't be like, well, no, no, no. Unless you cross that line, now that person got something on you, and this is where this is where I say a lot of these uh what's the word private promotions come from because they done
Ooh.
did something, so now they got something on you. Oh, you gonna fire me? How about I call your wife? Or how about I call your husband? Are you gonna fire me? Okay, okay,
HR.
yeah, yeah. I'm going to HR, sexual harassment, and that's a whole nother gamut of having a work wife and work husband because like it's so many elements to just that statement that can go wrong in the workplace. A
That
OG told me this long time ago. Never fuck where you get your money or where you lay your head. He told me that, and I was like, yeah, and I see why. It's folks that's getting brought down left and right because they broke one of them rules.
Yep, there you go. Because it's like, um, I know when I was working at this one job, when I
Hey,
was doing
hey,
pharmacy,
um,
and we
take out
seen
the burger and
so much of that
the
going
chicken.
on in that time back then. We seen so much going on where it was like you knew who was messing with who. They was, oh, that's not work. But then you see them venture off to the parking lot. Some of them got caught in the parking lot, exercising in the car.
Yeah, but all that's crazy, man. Because like, it's if you know you got somebody at home, then you shouldn't be doing that. And so I'm not even approaching it from that standpoint. From like all that
So
infidelity and all that stuff. I'm not even approaching it from that because I don't know. There's a bunch of people that do underhanded stuff. So when you do underhanded stuff, then you deserve whatever comes.
yeah,
You deserve that HR. You deserve to be arguing at home. You deserve whatever comes with it. But I mean, if you don't have those messed up intentions, and I fail to believe that everyone that has a friend of the opposite sex has those crazy intentions. So that's my point of view. That's my perspective.
no, and I like your perspective, and it's good. The thing I ain't gonna say that will. How can I put it? So the difference between your perspective and somebody else's perspective, and it's I guess everything in life is intent.
Mm-hmm. Agree.
Because if say you at work, right, and you just like being friendly, whatever, 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 and it just so happened that you and Stephanie just ended up being close. You know what I mean?
That's it.
But versus you seeing her and you like, damn, she fine. Ooh wee. I want to see what's up with that. That's the thing. That's the difference.
Gotcha.
Like if it just happens that y'all get tight, and that's because that's a natural progression of people.
Yeah.
Because you once you start to get to know each other and start noticing, oh, we got the same. Oh, you like Philly. Oh, you like Philly. Oh, you like this. You like that. You got a bond.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you sitting there trying to, what's your favorite drink? What's your favorite color? You like long walks on the park? No, hold on, player. Hold on. Know what I mean, that's
So
where the issue comes in at.
right, but then it also comes with, I guess, knowing the person that you're with, right? So like if not you, but your spouse or your girlfriend or whatever
Hmm.
has someone that work that they're close with, like would that be an issue or would y'all be okay with it?
here's my on all of that, whether work, friend, or whatever. You're gonna do what you're gonna do regardless.
Right.
You're gonna do what you want to do regardless. I'm gonna trust you until you give me a reason not to.
Right. Same.
Like that. And then on top of that, I'm not going. I'm gonna give you 3 times. The first time, I'm gonna see how you react.
First time what?
The first time I see something suspect, I'm gonna see how you react. Like if they come at them crazy, or you saying some flirtatious shit, I'm gonna see how you react.
Okay.
That's the first time. The second time, you're gonna see how I react. And then the third time, it's gonna be bad for everybody.
Yeah.
You gonna really react.
What about you, TK?
That ain't my thing. Like I feel like in those spaces, usually they're initiated, because y'all got something in common. A
Yeah.
lot of times.
Yeah.
Oh, you
But is
drink
that
Starbucks, blah blah blah. You do. So it's like one of those things where, especially in a relationship, say the home life ain't homing like it should, and this person starts giving you that attention your significant other isn't. She start paying attention to you in aspects of she know what you like. She starts doing the little things and being considerate, where maybe your spouse at the house is not doing that. They start filling in them gaps. They notice when you look like you having a bad day. You all right? You want to talk about it? Oh, there you go. Especially with the dudes to the females. It's, you okay? You want to talk about it? Man, your boyfriend ain't did what? Really? You don't buy flowers? Next thing you know, you got this little bouquet of flowers from work boo. People get in their emotions. People like what they like. And it could kind of start off innocent in the beginning. But usually it's those situations happen because somebody becomes attracted to somebody. It's almost like, and a lot of times too, people trauma bond in those situations.
Yeah.
You found out somebody, maybe parent has passed away while you were there, and then you try to be that show. Oh yeah, my mom passed away from this. And now they got them similarities and everything seems alike, and they understand each other where other people don't understand, and that connection start getting closer and closer, and stuff start happening. Stuff starts developing.
Okay.
Feelings.
Yeah. But that goes back to like intention. The first part you was talking about, that's intention. I mean, they were intentionally doing all that shit, talking about your man and everything. Like that goes back to intention.
Yeah. I just don't see a big difference in a friend at work and a friend in life. Like, if it happens, it's gonna happen. If you don't have self control, I mean, if it happens, it's gonna happen. I ain't gonna get worked up about it. I ain't gonna cut up. I'm just gonna move around. Like if I feel, I'm just not gonna do it.
And that's what it boils down to.
Pretty much.
Yeah. If you don't value what you have, then hey,
because for me, I'm like that either way. Even friendship. Okay, you got a work friend. Make sure it stays that's what it is. It's a friend.
Yeah.
Let's not get them 2 and 3 o'clock morning text messages. Not inappropriate text message, pictures, all that other little stuff. It's a friend. And somebody, hey, you may go hang out with. I ain't gonna say I'd be personally cool with to hang out with male, female, or whatever, but I've had work friends that I hung out with or celebrated birthdays with, but it was not any male work friends. Always females. Because even in any aspect, I always still want to be significant. I want to always be respectable of my relationship.
Yeah.
So we ain't gonna even cross the lines like that.
I don't know. I mean, I guess because like I met people, doing the theater and stuff, stage plays, males and females, and I've hung out with them. It's because it's the like-minded thing, and I don't expect me and my person to have all the same things in common. Like I understand you may meet somebody, and I might not want to go, and if If he want to go see Fantasia, go see Fantasia. I don't want to go see Fantasia, and I just, but I guess that's just me. Because I feel like if you gonna mess up, you gonna mess up. If it come out, it come out. If it don't, it don't. I ain't checking your phone. I ain't calling you, trying to see where you at. None of that. Nope, I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna stay here in my peaceful little state of mind, and that's it. You are a grown woman. You have been raised, and if it has not been implanted in you by now, then it's not going to be implemented in you.
But and that's well,
Yeah, do you respect your relationship at home? Yeah, I love that,
yeah,
Lanika, and that's where I'm at. Do you respect me enough not to make a crazy choice or decision when you're out with whoever you choose to be out with? Because I know I got folks that I hang out with, and I ain't I ain't gonna be making a crazy decision in that space. More so,
yeah.
I respect the friendship and I respect my person. So,
But that goes back to like I said earlier, like it's intentions, and on top of that, you set boundaries. Like you setting it off the rip. Like
yeah.
she might be flirting. Oh, I love your dress, bitch. Don't touch me. Don't touch the house. I mean, that's not she know. Okay,
Yeah.
that ain't gonna work.
Facts, yeah.
But
Like,
some
yep,
people
I
like,
am with someone. Yes, I do
yeah.
have a
Some people
significant
might
other.
think
Yes.
like oh, it's harmless. It's harmless. It's harmless. It's harmless. And then the next thing you know, you got a goddamn lifetime special going on.
Damn.
For real,
Yeah, it's
a
crazy
whole
because
lot.
what happens when those boundaries, somebody crosses a boundary and it starts to cause tension at work? So what happens when the work situation goes left?
Girl, I got one of them too. I got one of them stories too.
Don't tell us about it.
Man, so check
Thank
this out.
you.
So cute.
So it was the whole both of them was single. Both of them everybody knew this. We used to call them the work wife and work husband and everything, but they never was official, right? So long story short, she started vibing with somebody else, and now they not official. They just work husband and work wife and da 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 da. Da. They started vibing with somebody else.
Hmm.
Man, when I'm talking about you could cut the tension with a knife. It was so bad. I had to put them on different shifts because it will mess up the whole flow of the shift. Because she'll do something, or the dude will come to the job bringing her something, and he'll accidentally knock it over, shit like that.
Mm.
Yeah, and
Oh,
I'm just like, bro, like I told him, I had to pull him aside, man to man. Like, if you wanted to, you should have said something. That's your fault.
Nice.
And then the flip side to that is the two married people that I had to write up. It was the same thing. It was the exact same thing. Once they like, I guess they wanted to go back home. It was
It was tough.
they couldn't stand each other,
Mm.
and I'm just like, okay, that's when I was like, yeah, y'all did something,
Yeah.
but y'all, we can't prove it. So, but yeah, it's there, and in some cases, people change jobs because they can't take it. People will go to another job or go to ask for a transfer out of a section because they can't take it. I've seen that happen. I've seen that happen with leadership, and I'm
oh
just
wow.
like, yeah, like people above me. I'm just looking at them like everybody and their grandmama knew what was going on. You married, he married,
Mhm.
y'all doing y'all thing, y'all having late night meetings. Like
Oh,
everybody ain't stupid now, but
What do y'all
when
think about that statement right there?
there's
there's
always
always
yeah.
a predator and prey.
And see, that's the thing. That is the basis of why I believe a lot of men and women do the things they do. It's not because oh they don't care about their relationship. No, it's the thrill of the hunt, the thrill of being chased, the thrill that's what it is. They want to be the prey. They want to be the predator. One want to be the predator. One want to be, or vice versa. The female can be the predator too. and
Yeah.
she see you as prey. Like, oh, I'm gonna get his big ass. Yeah, I'm gonna break his ass down like that.
That's
So
like I'm not saying that it's wrong, but I hope it's wrong. But I could be wrong. I
I
hope
mean,
she's not
but
right.
that's human nature, though.
I
That's
know,
human
yeah,
nature.
I know. That's why.
Yeah,
That's why. I wish more people would just be genuine, but the reality of it is,
yeah,
I have to agree.
yeah. That's human nature. But it goes back to what you said earlier, dog. It's boundaries. You set boundaries from the jump. You said it from the jump. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're vulnerable. If you and your old lady beefing, or you and your man beefing,
Yeah,
don't bring that shit to work.
I'm just make sure that all my friends are not attractive.
Make sure they mud ducks.
Wow.
Make sure they mud ducks.
Make sure they
You got no
tall,
problem. Woo.
bad built,
Wow.
bad built, all of that. I want no
Yeah,
attractive friends.
built like a
Zero.
melting ice cream.
Sloppy.
You know
That's
what?
what I'm gonna
Like
do
I'm gonna say
built
y'all
like a
ain't.
bag of marbles.
for real.
Wow. I know doing research on this topic, I came across a story that said that this woman and this guy was working together at the job. Um, they would, say, "Hey, hi, it's this." Got to the point where they kind of started. It started to be a routine. They see each other maybe at break time or lunchtime, and just start sitting at the table. Hey, how you doing? Just making small talk. Well, over within a year, that grew into them messing around on a regular. So his wife was going through IVF. So during this time, he's telling her he's working, picking up more work shifts to help with in vitro, um,
Oh,
to deal with, help pay for that. But she said she started to notice that his check was still the same amount. It wasn't no OT on the check.
mm.
Eventually, one day, old girl comes to the door and knocks on the door and tells her how awesome her husband is and how he comes over to her house and cleans up and washes dishes and all that other stuff. And she's like, hell, he don't do it here. Are you for real? So old girl eventually, yeah, knew where they lived at, went and knocked on the door and started spilling the beans to the wife. And eventually he ended up leaving the wife and being with the work wife.
Wait, so he didn't lose. He just transferred. He just changed. He just
You know,
changed jobs.
sir.
So, I need
Ooh,
to get off my toes.
get him.
Hoping to get
Get
off
him,
my toes.
Larnika.
Get
Ooh.
off my toes.
Larnika said they don't have to be attractive if you are emotionally vulnerable and they fill
Yeah,
the void.
and that's it. That's it in a nutshell.
Not
That
in my
goes
book.
back.
They have to be attractive.
That's how that goes back to what we said in the beginning. It's the
Are,
intention.
are you sure about that?
It's the intention.
Attractive in my eyes.
Okay, I was just waiting for that clip.
Please don't go there, please don't go there. I promise you don't want to go there right now.
I just waited for I just needed clarification,
Promise you
sir.
don't want to go there right now, man.
I
Man,
just
look,
asked
we on the show. We on the show. We on the show. We on the show.
clarifying. That's what we do.
We
We
on the
clarify.
show.
He said they had to be unattractive. I'm
We
just
on the
clarifying.
show.
They gotta be unattractive for you too, sir.
We on the show, huh?
I'm
You
asking
talking to
you.
me?
Yes.
It don't matter. I'll talk to anybody. Cause I know I ain't the best looking thing in the world, so shit, I'll talk to anybody.
That's honest.
Mm-hmm.
How are you, Sonia? Thanks for tuning in.
I am me, and he is I.
So, TK,
right.
take us to a commercial on that one.
Well, sir, would you like to go ahead and speak about our wonderful
Go ahead.
sponsors?
You got it.
No, sir, because I don't have that pulled up. That's your area. Sponsor man.
Okay,
Is
what the
it?
fuck is happening to my stuff?
Sponsor man.
So, yeah, I just want to shout out our awesome sponsors. For one, the amazing Miss Larnika Lavalis, LPC LLLC. I know I messed that up, but type it in on
LNOP.
social media. on Facebook. Like the page. She has awesome services as far as therapy. So if you are in need or if you know someone in need, I want to encourage you to reach out to her. And if you're not a good fit for her, she has an awesome team around her. And I'm sure that she can connect you with someone specific to your needs. So that's Larnika Lavalas. Um, what is it? LPC, LLLC. Look her up on social media, like the page, send them a message, and they will get back to you. Um, Yep. She has a monthly grief session as well that is absolutely amazing. I am looking forward to this next one. Just hearing people's stories, hearing what people have overcame. It just gives me a better understanding that no matter what the cards we have dealt with, if we can overcome these things. So I want to encourage everybody to go look up and like the page and follow her. She is amazing. Um, and also, I want to shout out our tax specialist. She's amazing in all things financial. Miss Sharetta Lee with Legacy Lee Holdings. Also, like that page on social media, Legacy Lee Holdings. She specializes in small businesses. Um, Ride share. Any question that you have financial, she can help you out. She can point you in the right direction. She can help you capitalize and get the best tax breaks that's out there. She's awesome. So that's Legacy Lee Holdings. Like that page on social media, and send them a message, and they'll get back to you as well. So thank
Hey,
you.
what area does she work in?
She, she can. She's licensed to work all over the country, so it does not matter where you are in the country.
But I need to pick her brain for some stuff.
Okay, that's Legacy Lee Holdings.
All right, bet.
Yeah.
And for anybody going back to Larnika is the podcast specialist. She comes on once a month for whatever topic that we have. She also has great services, and a lot of her services available for free 99. So if
However,
you need a
she does
therapist,
accept donations as well.
reach out to her. She is awesome and utterly amazing. Also, far as the trauma and grief sessions that she have once a month, the next one is on March 25th at 6:30. Her special guest will be Pastor Fee that will be talking. These are done by Zoom call. So if you are interested, go to her page um, and hit her up, and she can get the information sent to your email. There's a little slip to fill out on there, and once you do that, anytime it comes up every month, you'll get the notification that there is a session in what time. But definitely check her out. She has some really great guests that have also been on the podcast recently. So shout out to Sharonda because she was in the comments as well. Melissa is another that's been on here, and they had some awesome and amazing stories. And it was great. Talked about the black sheep and some other stuff, and it was awesome. So definitely check her out. And we appreciate her. And she'll be back on the
You should have
first.
just said it.
No, hush. And she'll be back
Reiterate
on
everything I just said.
the first Friday of April. She will be back. If you do such an awesome job.
Obviously not, because you have to go back and redo it.
No, I just added to it because I asked her when the stuff was. Can you see them in the comments?
Yes.
Right there. There you go. All right.
Next time you got it. All right, back to it.
I appreciate your awesomeness.
We are talking about work wives or work husbands. Yep. So, any other questions? Go ahead.
I was just thinking about that. So, like, if they help paying bills and shit, I probably wouldn't.
Really?
Yeah, I had to think about it. Like, if that's the title you're gonna take, shit. Hey, let's go all the way, motherfucker. Hey, this mortgage due. God damn it, this car payment due. Hey, put us on your health insurance. You got good health insurance? Your health insurance is better than mine? Let's go.
Groceries expensive, yeah.
Yo, especially now
That
you
shit
talking about
egg,
$18 for a carton of 12 eggs.
baby.
I get, I could buy bullets long cheaper than eggs. Like, yeah, I could go hunt and kill a chicken and get my own egg. Like, or go
Actually,
rob
in a
somebody
lot
and
of
get eggs.
states, you're actually able to have chickens in your backyard without having a license. Usually,
I'm
most of
not,
them allow for a certain amount. And
man,
they
look,
said the setup is maybe a little something, but once you do that, you'll have eggs daily. You don't even have to have a lot of chickens to get eggs daily.
man. They got that. They
It
got
crossed my
all that.
mind. I ain't gonna lie to you. It didn't seriously
You
cross
don't
my
want them
mind to
problems.
go and
I
get a
need y'all
couple.
to stay focused.
You don't want them problems. I was trying to bring it back, Ryan.
Go ahead,
Trying to
man.
bring it back, Ryan. You
It
talking
was
about
that.
chicken and eggs and shit?
Talk about
Like
chicken
hell yeah.
party.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Hell yeah. You want to do all that? You want to be the support person, motherfucker. Support us. Support our God damn it. But-
So DA, do you remember it was a Facebook reel that was going around similar to what you said. So the phone rings and the husband answered the phone and he like, who is this? And he's like, this is such and such. Who is this? Is this such and such's phone? And he's like, yeah. Well, who are you? I'm a boyfriend. Well, I'm a husband. And he said, oh, okay, well, you tell her I ain't paying that rent no more. I ain't paying this. He started running off all the things he paid. And he said, wait a minute. You do that? You pay all that? Oh, man, I just joking. This her cousin, dog. She left her phone.
Man, I ain't gonna joke. Hey, I be like, hey, this her husband for real. But check this out. You get her Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I get her Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Hey, and then she can go to church on Sunday. Hey, nah, you want to do it like that? Yeah.
Well, they say
Wow.
it takes a village.
Yeah,
I mean,
we will be a village. But nah, but for real though, it's cute and everything. It's cute, but again, you gotta be real careful. You have to be real careful because like they always say, the power of life and death is in the tongue. So you sitting there calling this person your wife and your husband, them that shit can invoke feelings of wifely duties and husbandly duties, or put that person in a position that they not ready for or they not eligible for. Like, just keep it a book. Like,
I agree. I agree 100%. And I'm just like that, man, in all aspects of life. Like, there's certain words I don't say in the house, period. You know, there's certain things I don't say in the room. You know, I've had to have a couple of conversations about certain folks be playing and want to call you out your name. Sometimes I said, no, well, no disrespect, but I don't play like that. There's no kiki ha ha in it. So that's just me. So even more so in that intimate space with my wife, yeah, now we ain't gonna do that one. I don't think it's funny, and I never will. So please, let's not even. And if that's what you want to do, then I will gracefully bow out and allow you to live your life the way you choose. But it's not the life I choose to be a part of. Yeah.
And real talk, you also got in that fact, you got to know who you're dealing with. Because some people got some screws that's loose in the mug or ain't never been tightened up in any kind of way. That can lead to
again,
a drama that you ain't even ready for.
Again, a lifetime special on Sundays.
Yeah. So just real talk. That stalker been stalked. Something serious. Wake up and he laying in the bed next to you. How you get
How you get here?
I made copies of your key when I went to go put gas in your car.
We looking at talking about you look so peaceful sleep.
But like, I'm even the same way. Like, even if somebody tried to call me that, like, I wouldn't accept it. And I would correct it. I said, no, well, let you know we could be friends and everything is all good. We don't have to label it. Like, yeah. So
we good on that. So
cautious about what I come into agreement with.
for me, Work wife, work husband, it's a hard hell no for me.
Well, sometimes, man, if you just sit back and watch, like, you ain't even got to watch TV. You got your whole goddamn soap opera sometimes. You just be sitting there watching.
The whole
You
sleep
got,
time at work. What's
yeah,
gonna happen
yeah,
today?
man. Especially you work in like corporate, bro.
Yes,
You
there
got a
was
fact of
never a
life.
dull moment.
You got Sanford and Son. You got
I mean,
you
it's
got it all, bro.
son.
Yeah, you got it all. You be sitting there like, dang. In today's events at the office, dun dun dun.
I need to ask Larnita why she said, Lord,
Probably
what's
because what we just said about
all the drama at
about
work,
the
you know.
issues. Yeah, hey,
Mhm.
it happens.
What they do?
I didn't seen a female get dragged in a car before. Like her clothes that got caught in the door, but her and her companion, her and her husband was having an argument because he seen her with the work husband, and they was taking that little walk, and she tried to explain, and he drove off, and her stuff got caught, and they dragged her through the parking lot.
Hey, they could get him for attempted murder.
Yeah, it was. Man, I say it was
Oh,
never a low moment there.
what they call it, vehicular assault, something like that.
I
Yeah,
don't even want to play them reindeer games.
Yeah.
at all.
Oh,
Did you just
what
use
about
my
what about what about like the holiday parties?
Ooh.
How you gonna explain that? There,
So you
how
know
you
what,
gonna?
bro? We'll talk. I just let her go by herself.
Nah, I be going. I go to this see who she be talking about. Oh, that's Bob. That's who you know.
I don't even have to be in the mix. I am so
I can
unbothered,
see you
man,
by
about
your
that.
husband.
And I'll be like,
Is that your kid?
I see what you mean. Hey, she don't need to be wearing shit like that. Yeah, that's what I be doing. I be going like that. Like,
Oh my
ooh, she
God.
wrong for that. Who told her them colors go together?
That is
Uh,
so horrible. Oh my God, that is so horrible.
hmm.
All right, y'all got anything else?
Nah, I was gonna say that it's funny. I mean, and I said I had to say in today's society, it's a commonplace. It shouldn't even be something we talk about, like for real, for real. It shouldn't even be something we talk about, and it dilutes. Like I said, it muddies the water when it comes to connections and friendships because again, like Diara said, like he said, and continues to say, men, a female from him and a female from the opposite sex can be tight like spandex on a fat person, and everybody thinking like, damn, oh they doing something, and it's really nothing. So now he's in a situation, or it could be T. You're in a situation now. You got to decide. Okay, am I gonna save face and not to talk to somebody because of optics, or am I gonna continue to put us, because it's both of y'all, in that situation because people are still gonna say something, and then if it get back to your significant other, like in the grand scheme of things, that's the only person that really matters, the
Mhm.
significant other. Like if they okay with it, then fuck everybody else.
Agreed. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, true that.
Um, all I gotta say is be respectful of what you got at home. If you know your person ain't rocking with it, then don't do it. If that person is gonna have an issue with calling that person, then let's not do it. Be mindful, be respectful, and if they do allow you to be in that space, then make good choices and be mindful. Because some of those choices you can't come back from. Yeah, some of those choices might cost you your job, your career, might cost you your person.
yeah. Cost that shit nowadays. It costs you your life because some of these folks don't be playing.
Yeah, that too.
They come and just start
Especially,
flying off at work.
especially if your work spouse has a spouse at home. Careful.
Not just that, if that motherfucker batshit crazy too.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Oh,
Like it's all fun and games until it ain't fun and games.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about if that work person is batshit crazy too.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got
You
on that
think,
one.
oh, it's cute now until he like, no, you will go home with me tonight. Then all them laugh, all them keying and shit don't. Hey,
Like the little creepy dude on Players Club, because he was
yeah.
giving her money, he started getting
You
emotional.
said you
Start
love me.
following.
Oh,
I will,
Myron.
Yeah,
I love you, Diamond.
yeah.
Yeah.
Give
So I
you
mean, it's all
money.
fun and games.
And that man said, I make sure you get home safe every night. I said, what?
Good,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm like, wait a minute. Yeah, that's what you know.
and
You weren't paying attention to your surroundings at all.
it's funny because that's like shit like that really happens. Like
It does.
hate to say it, I hate to say I've witnessed stuff like that as far as dealing with stalkers and stuff. But yeah, and this is exactly how it happens. The work wife, work husband, they doing all this stuff and they think, okay, we're a couple, and nobody know how to set the boundaries.
Hey, real quick, I want to shout out.
Talk to them about
Um,
boundaries.
I want I want to shout out. Go Talented. She's in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
She's been rocking with us for a few weeks now, but she also does a TikTok show, right? And
Mm-hmm.
she invited me to be on her panel tomorrow, and she's talking about what the Bible says about marriage and stuff like that. Um,
Mm.
it's going to be tomorrow at 7, so I want to encourage y'all to pull up and check that out. I'll be on the panel sharing my perspectives about biblical marriages and stuff like that, and I think it's
Oh,
well, what I know it's an awesome panel, but I think that the show is going to be great as well. So tomorrow night at 7. Um, if you go
I
on
talk.
my page, then
Mhm.
you'll see that I'm live in her box, or her name is Go Talented Live as well.
All right, I'm gonna try to swing. I'm not gonna curse. I'm gonna try not to
Yeah,
curse.
right. But
I, I'm,
she's been rocking with this man for a few weeks now. She comes back in support. So, where she go?
she trying to be funny. I I hope your battery go dead.
Uh,
Yeah, trying to be funny.
yeah,
No, you try to be funny. Oh man. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna cuss. You couldn't even
I
say
hope
that
I
shit.
hope I hope your phone battery go dead and you ain't got no cord. You just got the
Bro,
little butt in.
look here. Do you see this?
I hope okay. I hope you can't find a plug to plug it in. Then. Nah.
You want me to show you that too? Because it ain't gonna happen. I make sure I'm good for the
Mm.
podcast. Look, we
That's right.
good.
You get, and
I'm
y'all got solar.
I'm locked and loaded, love.
Mm-hmm. Whatever.
But
It was
it was.
a cool interesting topic.
it was chill. I needed
It
it to be
was.
chill.
It's
We
like
did. We had a last week was emotional Carl Thomas.
I wish I would have missed it because I watched it. I rewatched it. It was a lot of it was. I've turned into Larnica. Ooh, I got questions. Turned into Larnica. I was like, shit, I got questions.
If
I got
y'all think
questions. But
last week was interesting, wait till this next one with my brother.
yeah,
Ooh, wait to part two. Oh my lord.
I'm gonna tell y'all, we barely
Woo!
scratched the surface.
and yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
the
gonna
other
just sit
thing
in the
too.
background.
That's the
Just
other
sit in
thing.
the background for the next. Cause
I don't think you should have cut it off so early because that yeah, y'all was just getting warmed
it
up.
was already yeah, but you can't unwrap all that on one episode. That's why we're having
I ain't
multiple.
gonna say y'all rap, but like y'all had hit one subject and y'all was on that one, and that was a good one.
We're
It
gonna
was a
give
lot.
people
Yeah,
a part 2, and if we
it's
need,
all
Yeah,
we'll
good.
do
there's a
another one.
coming.
Um, yeah, definitely, it's a lot to unpack. It's a lot of emotion. I
Yeah.
was holding myself together, and I
I
couldn't keep
saw you. I saw you. I saw
expressing.
you. Hey,
It was a lot, and so
and that's why I wish I was there. Cause you know how I am. Fuck that. Let that shit go. Let it flow, bro. Let that shit flow. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Warriors cry, man. Warriors cry.
I like
That's
that.
what they call it. They call it a battle cry. That's what it's for. Let that shit out.
I feel you.
That's what's up. No, it was emotional, but meeting with Mama a couple of times this weekend, and this week and stuff. This next Y'all, hey, I'm just gonna say, just go on and buy y'all some stocking pussy because it's gonna, baby, it's gonna, this next one gonna serve a uppercut and a body blow. So
Get your
it's,
popcorn ready and your
no, don't eat
tissue.
no popcorn. Not on that episode. You gonna mess around and choke. You better be around somebody that knows CPR or Heimlich or
Bro,
something, because y'all ain't gonna be ready for the second episode.
you need the tissue. Well, get your Charmin. Charmin.
Something, yeah, because yeah,
I
it's
need
gonna
angel
be
food.
pretty intense. And there's another sibling. His oldest brother will actually be on that episode with mom and him. So to talk about his part in there, where he had to deal with the trauma that was caused, and
Mm.
it's I was
I
crying
gotta
in the
go to
car
the casino.
driving. It's like damn. So yeah, but far as this topic, all I'm gonna tell you is to know your audience. Your audience being
Mm-hmm.
your significant other and whoever that person you give that title to of work right for work husband. Know your audience. So on that note, we are out next week. Oh yeah, Larnika, I gotta talk. We gotta talk to you about it. Uh, yeah, we'll be in touch because we gotta talk to you.
So next week,
Um,
what?
Next week will be our financial literacy episode. I'm so excited about this episode because in our community, a lot of us did not get the benefit or the knowledge to know about financial literacy and told that credit up in our 20s.
Not
So,
and not only that, is a lot of us view money different. That's the biggest thing. A lot of us in our community view money different. We have that I somebody checked me on it. We have that hustle mentality. We have that hustler's mentality. That shit has a short shelf life.
yeah, that
So
too.
if
I
y'all
learned
know
that.
anyone that needs information when it comes to financial literacy, please invite them.
Yep.
Share this live with someone. Have somebody sitting next to you when you watch it. If you know someone that can use this information, it's going to be
Take
great
note.
information. I've heard wonderful things about our guest, so I'm excited about it as well because I know um, I could always learn more. I never think I
Mm.
know it all, so I'm excited. I'm ready to get it in.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
and
sir.
just talking to her the other day, her spirit and her energy is,
Hmm.
man, it's crazy. And her
Yeah.
running off to me about different banks, one that she worked in particular that a lot of us
Mm,
have, and how they try to get you. Like
mm,
the information she gave me and ran off like she could do it with her eyes closed and duct tape, and you still gonna get this information because she's full of knowledge. She's also willing to come on a monthly or bi-monthly basis to talk about different areas and financial literacy on stuff to definitely help. Many people don't know the value of credit or too much credit.
they don't know how to
And
leverage credit
that's
too. I just learned
in
that.
yeah, and it's very important. Like we need to be
Mm-hmm.
knowledgeable as well as educated. So I am
Bring your
super
pens,
excited.
bring your paper, take
Yep,
notes.
definitely that. So I'm super excited. Like I said, she's awesome. I enjoyed the conversation we had. I could see this
It was a good conversation. I
connection
was ear
going on.
hustling. I could hear everything she said. I was
Yep, he was
listening
sitting right
hard.
there ear hustling while we was talking, and like I said, she was just shooting stuff off, just
Mhm.
the knowledge itself. So definitely be ready next week to learn something. Somebody gonna learn you something.
Right, quick.
You
Um,
gonna learn today.
get that knowledge and this information so that we can be better and grow, even on a financial level.
Mhm.
It's never too late to learn,
Mm-mm.
honestly. So definitely come and get it. And we are out for today. Well, tonight, y'all be safe, be blessed, and we hope to see you again next week. If
Yeah.
you have not, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And go back and watch last week's episode and the week before that, and the Black Sheep episode. If you have
And
not,
a week
those are some
before that,
very awesome episodes.
matter of fact, go back to the beginning and watch them all. Binge
Man,
watch.
Yeah.
Like
That
y'all
part.
do Netflix. Do us like y'all do Netflix. Binge watch.
Yeah, some good stuff. Y'all won't regret it. You was gonna say something, wasn't you? Don't say it.
No, he said binge watching. I said, yeah, binge watch.
Oh, all right. All right. But nope, we are out. Y'all be blessed as well as safe. And don't eat too many eggs because they too expensive.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do? Where you at? Who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move.